and just use the terrain. Because, I mean, like, you'll see, it's just rolling hills and stuff, like, all over the place in here. First day that I'm hunting here in Montana. It's cold this morning, it's like 24 degrees. We finally got a bird to gobble that's not on private. Up there's like a big private field, private ranch. There's like 7 or 8 birds gobbling like crazy. But we had thought we had heard a bird back up in this way. So I just got him to gobble with a peacock call. Now we just need to figure out how we can slip into him. Exactly where he's at. He only sounded 200-300 yards away, probably. Get him to gobble one more time.
He just went.
Huh?
He just went again.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He's back behind that other ridge. Alright. Not that far. I think if we get around the backside of this ridge and try to call, we'll get closer to him and then make a move. Like, there's really no need in, like, calling to him anytime soon.
No.
Especially if he's going to start, like, now that we kind of got him fired up, now he's gobbling more often. See, it just sounds like he's, like, far away close, but he could just be, like, rolling over hills.
I see him.
Yeah, is that him? I think he was exactly where we thought he was. I think he's just over that little ridge. We just need to get a good spot.
I see him. Branches in the way.
You're good. You on him? Are you on him?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't take much, did it?
No.
Dude, if I'd have let him keep coming, he would have walked right into our lap.
I know, I was kind of wondering if you were gonna.
Well, at some point, my pattern's only going to be that big. I mean, I still only shot him at 10 yards, or maybe 12 yards. How about that, dude?
That's freaking sweet.
Dude, I can't believe you left that hand like that.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, is he gonna be tough?
When I saw him start popping up, and then when he popped in the strut, gobbling the whole way in, even though he can't see anything.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. You gotta love it.
That had me going. I was trying so hard to because I'm just low enough. Yeah. I could barely see him. So I was trying to hold it without going too far. I didn't want to. And so.
Did you have him good?
I think I had him pretty, like
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can see.
I'm sure it was low, but you could probably see his head pretty good, especially when it popped up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look back at it. The shot, I know I jumped a little on that shot because
absolutely no spurs on him. Typical Miriam's. But I could see that full fan coming.
oh yeah,
And I was like, he's a longbeard. Or he's a mature bird, I should say. Awesome, man. What time is it? 6:26. We've been hunting for less than an hour.
oh easily, yeah.
Like, we got out of the truck about 5:30. I guess it was about 5:20, but it didn't get daylight until after 5:30. Dude, they don't do that very often when they just like run in like that.
It like happened like almost too fast.
It happened super fast, didn't it?
Yeah.
When he decided to come,
Yeah.
it was over. And like, I knew he couldn't see anything, even though I was tucked in, right? See where that dead limb or like that dead tree that's hung over, and then there's that straight up limb. I was just on the right side of that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I got all that backdrop. Plus, he had to come straight at us because he couldn't see, and with me calling, he just thought there was a hen that was over that hill. Oh man. I love turkey hunting in Montana just because of like Miriams that gobble a lot. But at the same time, sometimes it happens so fast. Like, I usually only get, like, I'll get 3 turkey tags. I've still got 2 more. But I'll get 3 turkey tags. And usually I only hunt 3 or 4 days the entire season. Typical, probably 2-year-old. He's not super heavy. But look at those, just perfectly nice white tips. Oh boy. That'll be a short video.
Oh, that's good.
So I wanted to kind of go over our setup here. You know, I saw this big log that I could use as kind of a, you know, barrier between me and the bird, and kind of set up behind it. I'm obviously wearing like a big leafy suit type of top, even though I have, you know, just regular brown bottoms. But I did it so I could get back here. The sun was just starting to rise. You know, it's been 15 minutes now since we've killed the bird, 20 minutes. But I knew that sun was going to come up off of our side, so it was going to put some harsh shadows going back in here behind me. And if Anders like pans back, you can see that there's a big drainage right here behind us. Well, we came off of this hill that's across this drainage and then across another little open meadow back there. We saw this bird literally where he first popped up, right out there. We saw the bird as we came off of that drainage. And I figured that if we could get somewhere along this edge and call, we could probably call him right back. When I called the first time, he immediately answered. I called a second time, he answered, and then a hen started yelping. So I kind of cut at him, and also kind of trying to cut at that hen to try to irritate her, hopefully pull her in if he wasn't going to come. But ended up, you know, I got out a slate call as well, and then started making it sound like there was multiple hens over here, and then really cut at him hard. And as soon as I cut at him extremely hard and he gobbled 2 or 3 times really fast, I mean, he was on a string. He couldn't have been more than 100 yards away. Probably when we set up, he was just kind of over another rise over there. So we knew we weren't that far. But I figured that if we could get on this backside, we were originally going to set up about, I guess about 50 or 60 yards back over there. But I was worried about that sun was going to beat right down on us, where if we could get more around the edge of this drainage and call him this way, he had to come look, and we would have much more harsh shadows. So like I said, I was just kind of set up here on my knees. I saw him pop out there at 40, 45 yards is when I first kind of saw him coming. He pops into strut, and you know, I'm worried that he's going to see me, but he couldn't see anything because you got this burn behind us, kind of some green, as well as at that time, right, the sun was still down, so there was a lot of shadow in here. So I was able to set up. Anders was right here behind me. I put him lower, I shouldn't have. So him kind of looking through that grass with the way that bird came in. I mean, there's grass out there that's 2-3 foot tall. So as that bird was kind of coming in, all you could kind of see was his head and stuff. But I mean, it worked like a charm, right? Like you can't argue that. Once that we got over here and basically got to where he wanted to be, and to me, that's always a big learning lesson, is like be where the birds want to be. Once we got right where we had just seen him, you know, not even 20 minutes before that, by the time that we got over here and got set up, before I ever made the first yelp at him, I was just using my little peacock locator call. Get him gobble, get him gobble, get him gobble. We set up on him. He started gobbling on his own. And then, you know, we made that first yelp, and now we're within 100 yards, and it doesn't take him much just to come look. But not a bad first hour of my Montana turkey season. One tag down, and we'll see what happens. I probably really won't even hunt the rest of the week, and then I guess I'll go out next weekend, maybe take my wife, try to get her to kill a bird, and then I've got a few more tags. So more content to come this spring. It was awesome first hunt. Glad that Anders was able to get out with me and run around in the hills. I guess we could have made it a little bit longer, but sometimes you got to take what you can take. So we'll get this bird loaded up and make the trek back to the truck. Thanks for watching.